Before the video starts, I just quickly wanted to thank today's sponsor. The Toner TC30 is one of the best budget microphones out of the market. And if you're looking for a cheap but still really good microphone because you want to start streaming your insane Kayle gameplay, just like me, maybe you want to do some podcasts or just sound good while talking to the boys on Discord, then this might be the mic for you. It's really easy to set up. It has a USB-C to USB port, so you can just plug it in and instantly use it. The pop filter helps you get even better quality, and the mic stand is also out of solid metal, so you don't have to worry about it breaking at some time. Check out the link in the description or in the comment section down below, and thanks again Toner for supporting today's video. I will also give away this microphone. All you have to do is just write a comment. It doesn't have to be anything specific. Write a comment down below and I'll pick a random winner. And now enjoy the video. Hey guys, what is up? It's your boy Kayle 1 vs 9 back at it again with some fresh content. Today we will be watching the apparently rank 1 Kayle in the world perfect mid-gameplay challenger Kayle mid-gameplay. I just checked out his whole BGG. He is a challenger northeast, still challenger northeast. This guy is going fucking crazy with CS numbers, and I believe we are watching this 14-0 game where he has 14.4 CS. I don't have any idea how the fuck he did it, but we're gonna watch it. We're gonna make sure to, maybe learn something new. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Make sure to leave a like if you do, and I would say let's get right into the video. He is playing Kayle into Talon with Ignite. Let's quickly talk about the matchup. So Talon doesn't really have any kill pressure on him whatsoever. He has to get close to hit his Q. Otherwise, he can only poke with W. With W. So Kayle has kind of a pretty much free lane. She can just spam E on him. The wave is pushing to him, so I think he doesn't want to hit him. But especially when Talon greases like this, for some reason, I don't know why, he gets a free press the attack proc off. His other runes. Unfortunately we don't see it, but we can take a quick look into this. I guess he is running conditioning and overgrowth. Yes, so classic standard page, right? Press the attack, classic page, and he's gonna push into. We see this a lot. Kayle has a extremely vulnerable and weak early game, so you never really want to push, especially into champs like Talon, who have Ignite, and if he actually gets onto him, you can pretty much just one-shot him. He's had a Doran's Ring, I think it's a total fine start. D-Shield would work, Doran's Bite could work too, but I think D-Ring overall is just, pretty solid. Because, Talon doesn't have kill pressure on him, and yeah, it's just a nice item to farm. You can spam his spells a bit more often. And so usually how the matchup works is, since Talon doesn't really have any kill pressure, excuse me. Since Talon doesn't have any kill pressure, he will just roam. That's like all he can do. And that's what he is doing. He does not kill the Aatrox, I think. Aatrox actually kills Talon, so that's kind of unfortunate. Little sip of cola. And so he is stacking up a big wave. I think he should start to crash the wave now. So he has a big wave and then he gets a pretty nice recall timer. So yeah, so far pretty much, classic stuff. Talon did grief a bit. He gets a really good recall. I think early boots are really nice. He doesn't really have to buy them. But yeah, I think, yeah. So this is by far the best recall early on you can have, right? If you still have potions and you are not forced to buy a refillable potion, then Dagger plus refillable potion plus Dark Seal, pretty good purchase. We've learned, in case you have watched the coaching session with Viger V2 that I had a few days ago on Monday, we've learned that buying boots early on is int. So instead of boots, we just go for a dagger. And, basically the same thing happens now. The wave is slow pushing into him, so all he wants to do is just stay healthy and, maybe trim out the wave a bit so it doesn't crash immediately. He just wants to take the minion safe on the tower. yeah, he knows that Talon has no summoners. And yeah, so far it's looking pretty solid. I really wonder how he is going to get like an insane amount of CS. So yeah. Again, you know, the wave is pretty frozen. Talon can't really roam, otherwise he will lose a whole wave, and you know, he can't really roam anywhere regardless right now. So he's just taking his CS, you know, hopefully doesn't let the wave crash here. But yeah, he's kind of forced to, so that's fine. He should kill the minions before, right? So it's in a neutral position again. And yeah, he already is 2 waves ahead of XP. Talon will most likely roam, right? Kayle is trying to follow this up, but she shouldn't. Yeah, that's nice. You know, as Kayle, you can't really keep up, especially with champs like Talon, Kiana. They're just so much faster than you. You can't roam, guys. So, and I've said it multiple times. The best thing you can do is just stay in lane and just make sure to push. Try to crash the wave. Make the enemies react to your play, you know. Maybe get a plating. And, yeah. So, I think he could reset, or he could also obviously try to go for plating since he has a pretty big wave and he doesn't really have to worry about Talon killing him since he is 6 and the Talon is still level 5. So, he gets a really free plating. Looks for a reset. This might get interrupted, but it looks like Talon did reset after top lane, so yeah. So far, so good. Goes for boots plus dagger, plus recurve bow. You know, he doesn't really need his Berserker Greaves early on since they don't really give him any value, so it's just better to straight up go for your Nashor's Tooth power spike, which is indeed a bit stronger than just, you know, or like delaying it by another 1,000 gold. And yeah, same thing. Wave crashes. It will slow push into Talon now. And he just safely collects minions on the tower. It looks like he did put a few points in the queue. Actually he didn't. Okay, so he's maxing E and then he's just maxing Q. Okay, classic. Alright. So again, he will crash the wave, and now he has a little timer for himself. You know, he could either go for a ward, yes, or he can also go for plating. You know. That's good so far. He doesn't really want to hit the wave because he wants it to slow push into him, right? But since he sees top lane and he sees also Echo mid lane, I think he should start, yeah, hit the minions again. He doesn't really have to worry because I think he knows that Echo doesn't really have a opportunity to kill him. And you know, the wave looks really spicy. We'll just reset the wave again. And then, yeah, just push the next wave. That's at least what I would do. And, yeah, then either try to help Hackerim at Drake. Yeah, I think this is what he should do. You know, or reset if there's nothing up. But I think just walking towards bot lane here is the right play. He has to be careful, because Talon could also come. But it looks really free, so just collects these kills. Nice, and he even gives them double kill. That's really kind. That's really kind. And you know, now back to mid lane, he doesn't really have to hit the dragon. They don't need 3 people, obviously. So yeah, he can just collect him the wave. So far, really good gameplay. You know, Talon is indeed griefing it quite hard. But so far, you know, pretty clean game. He will actually try to freeze the wave here and force Talon to walk up, so Anivia has a gank opportunity. I don't think they will get him, because, yeah, he has flash. But hey, they get his flash, you know, pretty good. And now, honestly, just hard shove the wave again, and then just reset. Right? Cue the backline minions here. Nice. And then now just reset. Perfect. So far, so good. I think he has enough gold for his Nashor's Tooth. So 9-minute Nashor's Tooth is quite insane. He doesn't really need to TP, right? He can maybe buy a pink ward if he has enough gold. Nope. Okay, I see. Yeah. On to the mid lane again. You know, just walking, I guess. Collecting the wave again. And since he sees him roam again, I would just hard push wave again. right? You just want to deny your opponent as much as many resources as possible, especially when they decide to roam, right? You want to punish them for their decision, and that's unlucky. Hey, guys, let's be honest. We have all been there. Let me know in the comment section down below if you ever had such a unfortunate cannon minion. I have this at least once per game, I swear. I don't know, man. I always use my E to last cannon minions because it makes it a bit easier. Dude, there's nothing worse than just losing a cannon minion. I hate this. I hate this. So, yeah, I mean, he gets free turret here. First tower, I believe. But Echo can hold this. But Echo has no chance, obviously, so... Nice. I would have done the same. You know, Echo players, they don't expect the auto-attack E reset, so... I've had actually the exact same situation a few days ago. Where, you know, I just held my E until the very last time. And then you just finish him off with auto E. He should die here too, by the way. Flash is W. Okay, it doesn't have to. Clean. I mean, yeah. Right. It's like with Tryndamere ulti. It's with Kayle ulti. Hey, disrespecting, I see. Yeah. If you just wait, it's really hard to react to an auto-attack E reset, so... Keep that in mind next time you play into, you know, like these champions. Like, even Renekton, right? The champions that can, like, save themselves with ulti. You know, Tryndamere, Renekton, Nasus. Tryndamere, obviously. Yeah, these champions. Even against Kayle. If you play any other champion with an auto-attack reset. Right? They can't really, that's at least what I feel like. They can't really keep up with your E. They don't really know, like, how long the cooldown is. And they don't really know when you used it, right? Because it's like quite hard to tell sometimes. So, you know, keep it as a little surprise as you know, your secret card. And yeah, he buys boots, blasting wand, you know, upgrade boots obviously makes sense. Blasting wand again, guys. I tell you this all the time. If you go, you know, Rift Maker, obviously, you never ever want to start with Leeching Lair. The reason why is because Leeching Lair is just so... It's not worth. The gold efficiency is extremely low. You know, you get 25 AP. I believe you get 200 or 250 HP. I hope he doesn't flash. And you obviously also get, you know, a bit of, I think, 5% Omnivem. For 1,250, 1,300 gold. Guys, that's not worth. You literally get 40 AP for 850 gold blasting wand. That's always more worth, guys. Trust me. The Omnivamp, 5% Omnivamp early on is useless because you have no damage. And since you have no damage, you won't heal of anything anyway. Yeah, so he just walks towards bottom lane. That is a bit... Tristana might backpinging here. Okay, but she realizes, so okay, sure. You know, Kayle just wants to get small platings. Actually looks for a reset. I believe she doesn't have enough gold for Rift yet, so maybe sell potion and then... Oh, he goes Magus. Okay, okay. You know, that is indeed a bit greedy, but, you know, especially when you're this far ahead, you know, it can be worth, you know, you just have to be a bit more careful about dying, because dying will make the item extremely gold inefficient. However, you know, I think Dark Seal increases its gold efficiency by quite a bit. I'm not sure exactly what numbers are. I don't want to, like, say bullshit, but I believe it was like 20, 30, 33% per stack, right? So Magus especially has insane high gold efficiency the more stacks you have. You know, especially when you have 10 stacks, you get the extra movement speed, which is even better. Which he gets now, right? And yeah, I mean, let's be honest, the game is over at this point. I still want to see how he gets such high CS number, because like he literally has to take all jungle camps for this. He has to take 2 lanes worth of CS, otherwise there's no way he can make it to 14.4 CS. So yeah, there should be a double kill here. I would flash here. Yeah. And he can keep on pushing, right? They want to get tier 2 tower in bottom lane. He actually decides to not. You know, okay, that's fair enough. They don't know where Talon is. They don't know where Echo is. But he can definitely buy his Riftmaker now. Or actually close to. Can he? Oh, he didn't have enough. Okay. On to bot lane again, right? Oh, he goes top lane. Jax is really low. Not sure if we can get him. Wow, he's actually in there. You know, guys, usually you don't want to hit Jax when his E is up, because the more times he dodges auto attacks, the stronger his next auto attack or like W will be. But you know, in this case, it makes sense because he can only dodge your auto attack, but he cannot dodge your passive, your Kayle waves, right? So that's, you know, a little trick you can do. You can just keep on autoing to stack your passive, and you know, that's how he killed him there with his waves, because it still stacks. So yeah, he definitely has his Riftmaker now. I would just go Death Cap next, honestly. He's extremely fat. Should be able to like 1v3 this, even without ulti. He's like super strong. But you know, he knows that it's a bit risky, and he could potentially die. So yeah, I think backing off is the right decision. You know, it's not the most fun one, but it's definitely the right decision. You can just wait for the wave again, and yeah, you know, mid lane is pushing, bot lane is pushing, so he also has Hakram backing him up there. You know, what gets quite easily baited. Has to ult here though, but shouldn't be a problem, you know. I will just back off here and actually buy my Riftmaker. Yes, Rift plus needlessly large rod, you know, classic Death Cap. They have pretty much no magic resist. You're so strong. It's by far the best item you can buy. Onto mid lane, and I would just push next wave and then look for, you know, some place. Maybe even push for the tower, but you know, she doesn't have ulti, she doesn't have flash, so I would just go to Riftmaker here, exactly. Or just straight up go top lane and just, you know, look where you can farm next. Maybe even take the Raptors that come up. But he's just looking for some reason. Ezreal is just pushing brainlessly dead in Challenger. I mean, it's Northeast, guys, okay? No disrespect towards my Northeastern people, but, you know, we all know the state of Northeast, right? You know, every pro that kind of plays in Northeast will get to EOS, because EOS is more competitive, you know, better players. You know, a lot of people compare Northeast to NA. I do agree. I feel like also Northeast ranked is more like flex queue. You know, it's still a great achievement hitting Challenger, almost being 1000 LP. You know, I haven't hit Challenger, unfortunately. I hope I will. Actually, I know I will. You know, it will be extremely hard, especially on your best. Especially, you know, when I pretty much just play every single game on stream. You know, people can snipe. I stream with no delay. I autopilot, I read chat. Yeah, I kind of want to know like how far I could go if I would just try out every game. But you know, it's also a lot of time consuming. So yeah. Nice. Use the E splash there on the minions. Jesus Christ. And these games feel really good, right? You can literally just 1v9. Plan is here, recall, and then just go Drake. I don't think he has enough for Death Cap, but he will definitely sell his Dawn's Ring for another needlessly large rod. He actually has enough for Death Cap. Wow, okay. That is... I mean, his name is Scary Angel, you know? It does make sense, it does make sense. He has TP, so he can just, you know, take the jungle camps. Defend top lane, and then, you know, in case a fight breaks out, he can still TP in case they... Did you guys see the wolf there? Good one. You know, you can just still TP if they need him. Yeah, collecting wave, you know. It kind of feels like a bot game, not gonna lie. Like, enemies are a bit clueless. Even though it's supposed to be Challenger Elo, like, I mean, we can see the other players. GM, Master, GM, Challenger, Grandmaster, Master, Grandmaster, Master. So, you know, like a Grandmaster game. Yeah, he does TP to mid lane just to collect CS. Alright, I see. I wonder what his last item will be. I actually didn't see what he built. You know, he can go Lich Bane because they don't have any MR whatsoever except for like this bit of MR, but it's kind of useless. So I would just go Lich Bane here, especially when this fed. You know, they should go Baron now, and you know, he takes the waves, Baron, and then reset, and then it can end, I think. Blue buff, top lane. Okay, or he just doesn't buy anything anymore. You know, you want to open up the base, so bot lane tier 2, top lane tier 2 are the places to go for. Since they're fighting, he doesn't have TP, like his best bet is to just stay. But instead, he just waits for the minions to come and just kill 2 waves. That's... I don't even know what to say about this. It's literally AFK farming, not giving a shit about your team. I mean, it works, right? He's so far ahead. That's how he's like hitting these numbers, right? He just literally just AFK farms. Talon is 6 levels behind. So yeah, take the waves again. He probably tries to get bot lane wave here as well. Oh, it's actually just too funny. It's unbelievable. This, like, these games are like Challenger, right? It's, you know, it makes me question a lot. You know, it is what it is. I mean, yeah, good game by him, right? He didn't do anything super crazy. He just did the things he had to do really well and really consistent, you know. And maybe you guys don't even see, you know, what's going on, but trust me, that was a really clean game. Everything he had to do, he did right. And yeah, great game by him. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like. Thanks again for Tono for sponsoring the video. And I'll see you guys in the very, very next one or in the streams. Take care, guys. Much love. I'm out.